Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Legend Smith.
Man, it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they're determined to begin the season as winners, to make all their off-season planning and hard work in the preseason pay off. You know what they say, you only get one chance to start the season with a win, and tonight is their chance. After a brisk off-season, it's finally upon us, fellas.
What's that?
Opening night.
Oh, tonight's opening night?
Hey,
oh, those are preseason games.
Shaq, your thoughts on how important it is for a team to get off to a fast start?
Well, early wins gives you confidence.
Oh, do they ever?
Makes you more intimidating to play against.
Oh, does it ever?
I'm so excited. I miss you guys this summer.
Oh, I know. What have you been doing?
I'm happy to be here. I went to China about 59 times.
Yeah.
I went to Cancun 72 times. And I went to the North Pole twice.
Oh, wow. How's that? Pretty uneventful summer.
It was bad. I was looking for Santa. I couldn't find it.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to. The fans, the local media, everyone is excited. And I just am excited to be here, start of the season. And you don't want to start slow. You don't want to have any rough patches early.
What'd you do this summer?
I went fishing.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Catch anything?
Yes, I did. I went to Dubai and went deep sea fishing.
Wow, awesome. So you were traveling all over the place? You go deep sea fishing?
What'd you do?
I cut the grass. It's awesome. Well, that wraps it up. Let's go for it.
Fresh 15s.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court and going against Denver, their first game of the NBA's regular season. Last season they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
Yeah, a season sweep form last year in this matchup. They were consistent as far as ensuring they beat the teams they were supposed to.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Denver. Conley out there with Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Griffin. And it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. Opening day upon us, Brent. Some teams already looked as if they are championship contenders already. Others clearly in a rebuild mode. What's the mindset of players entering the season on a rebuilding team?
Well, if you're a veteran guy, you're asking your agent, can I get a trade? they would love to get on one of those contending teams, but a rebuilding team is about making progress each month. Really, quite honestly, that's what you want to see, Kevin, is progression month to month. Each of the games, maybe chunk out a block, 20 games here, 20 games there, and you want to see just improvement overall in what your squad is doing.
Ball with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray with it. He kicks it to Conley. Jokic a screen. Conley's shot is off.
Yeah, right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start. That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Nuggets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Chandler, the pass to Jokic. No good on that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Nance. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Nance has got his second basket.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Now here's Conley. Pocket 6. From deep. Another miss by Conley.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Jokic a screen. Conley kicks to Murray. Down low, they need this. A rebound by the Lakers. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. With the floater and Nance with the layup.
Cooking right now, so I'm going to keep giving it to him.
To miss 4-4 to start.
Conley with it, now guarded by Ball. Conley kicks to Griffin.
We always speak about what Griffin can do for you on offense with the basketball. Just gives you so much with his ability to face up or go to the basket. Very hard to contain in a one-on-one situation.
And with Griffin's ability to put it on the floor, he's a threat from anywhere in the half-court set.
Well, if they hesitate even for a second to help out, it's just too late. One step from Blake Griffin, and he can get to the rim. So much work he's put in during the offseason to become a more well-rounded offensive player. And he's certainly doing those things on a consistent basis.
And he makes the first.
It's all that work in the offseason Blake Griffin does, wanting to be great. His passion and love for the game driving him.
He's perfect from the line this time. One of the most impressive things about Blake Griffin is break when he gets out and runs the open floor.
Yeah, not to mention his ability to run the break himself. A terrific ball handler, even under pressure, and one of the best passers at the 4 in the league, if not the best.
Well, his shot is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Conley kicks to Griffin. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks as always. Their goal early on is a simple one, keeping those opposing shooters from getting hot.
Yeah, and so defensively, they can't get tied into any one strategy. It might take a few different approaches here before they find one that works.
One approach, GA, might be clogging up the passing lanes and make it really difficult to move the ball around the perimeter, get away from the shifting, and keep the open three-point looks to a minimum.
They get the rebound. And again, it's Larry Nance. Nance has got 10 points.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the right side. Right side, Conley. 13 feet away. Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got his first basket of the night.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
Now here's Towns. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fouled in the act of shooting, a three-point play chance coming up. It's going to be Towns shooting. It's going to be on Jokic. Lakers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot, gentlemen.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, a great battle last year as the season finished off between the Nuggets and Blazers to make the playoffs. Denver did not. So they made some trades, tried to make a push. This year they've got to make some improvements and maybe find themselves in one of those top 8 slots to play in the postseason.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Brent, for the Nuggets, you get the feeling of excitement for this franchise.
Well, you feel like this team's not just going to make the playoffs once, but could have a very effective long run in the Western Conference, and they're going to be playing a style that a lot of their fans and certainly fans around the league are going to appreciate. Off-ball movement and passing. You know, there's a team in Golden State that seem to do that with great effectiveness.
Now, here's ball. Towns, the screen. 6 to shoot. Off the screen, Chapman. Dishes at the ball. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. 6 points for Lonzo Ball.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
To the left side wing. Here's Griffin. Chapman with the rebound. Chapman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his first basket.
It is.
And from the opening tip, that they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing.
Oh, that's what it is, because it is camera relative.
Doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Now here's Conley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Griffin's spreading the wealth now, showing he's more than just a scorer.
There's the pass to Chapman. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing. The passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
Now here's Conley at the elbow. Jokic to the inside. Out to Conley. Inside. It's tipped. Griffin dishes to Chandler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Randall. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
It's so nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working until somebody shuts you down.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Towns. Crab comes in for Wells. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Beasley, the pass to Hart. Denver passing it around. And Plumlee kicks to Payne. Beasley outside. Cranes the three-pointer.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Lakers leading by 13. Grab the pass to Chapman. Pass to Randall. Lopez a screen. Lopez a screen on Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Grab, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Payne kicks to Lyles. Over Randall. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Lopez a screen. Chapman, that's good. Chapman's got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Chapman.
Ooh.
Floats one up. Hart, no good.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Now here's Jackson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Had a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Beasley with the steal. Payne with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Hart. They swipe it. Passes it to Lyles. Beasley for three. Sinks the triple. Beasley's got his second bucket tonight. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Chapman. Outside Jackson. Pass to Chapman. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Lopez is screen on Plumlee. Jackson, that's good.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Beasley kicks to Payne. They set the pick. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Feeds to Crab. Back to Lopez. Here's Chapman. Rebounded by Hart.
I know it's physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make those.
Kicks to Payne. And there's the pass to Lyles. Beasley for three. Drops in the tray. Beasley's got his third bucket of the night.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
104 left here in the opening quarter. Chapman, that's good.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Now here's Beasley. He's got 9. Pass to Hart. Out to the wing. Tries a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
44 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Chapman. He's got 6. Lopez a screen. Here's Chapman. The dish to Lopez. Outside Jackson to the wing on the left. Here's Trabb. Here's Chapman. Banked in off the glass. Chapman's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Jackson. They set the screen. Shot off the screen. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft.
You know, watching him kind of go through the process of he started to get, recruited by college coaches, and then he, really took his game and became serious about it. And I watched his work ethic, and I watched how he, put the time in, the things he did, and that's kind of where I developed mine.
Well, talking about a platoon swap here for the Lakers. Denver also making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Murray comes in for Malik Beasley. And Mike Conley subbed in for Cameron Payne. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Hart. Conley out there with Murray. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Griffin in at the 4 slot. This is it to Hart. Denver needs to get off a shot. And that one comes up a bit short.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers. We talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Here is Conley, following the basket by Julius Randle. It's stolen by Randle. And now Randle pushing it up, and no one back to stop it. Oh.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Murray after the basket by the Lakers. Down low, Griffin kicks to Murray. Goes up at the stripe. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now, here's Ball. He's got 9. Towns sets the pick for Ball. Here's Chapman. Good, and his assist goes to Town. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
Now the Lakers on the break. James in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Michael Conley picks one up.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
We've heard the rumors, Brett, the death of the big man, but with guys like Towns and Porzingis and others entering the league that can play on the perimeter and still have that length to make a difference inside, could we see a big man renaissance, or at least maybe see him have more of an impact than people are giving him credit for right now?
Well, I think what we're seeing is the evolution of the 5 spot, Kevin. So it's not that the big man is lost, it's that the big man's doing a lot of the things that the little man used to be asked to do, and that is shooting threes, handle the ball, make some decisions at the top of the key, be a playmaker. It's fascinating to watch guys with this sort of size and this sort of skill, and also being this young, having such a tremendous impact for the organizations they're playing for.
Now here's Conley. He has 5. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Hart, defended by Chapman to halt the run. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Chapman.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both.
His body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Conley. Here's Griffin. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Towns, the screen. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. All of a pick from Chapman. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Launches a 3. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Mike Conley.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally, and then building upon this lead for his team.
The Lakers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Put a little slip screen.
One shot.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more visible.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Griffin against Towns. Griffin's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Chapman. He's got 19. Ball kicks to Towns. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
This guy is just shredding the defense right now. He's hitting any shots he's putting up.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Plumlee with the screen. The feed to Griffin. Plumlee dishes to Murray. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Conley. He's got 8. Pass to Hart. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Chapman. Over Hart. That misses. Would have got it had it gone in. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, your scoring has been big in the first half, but also rebounding has been huge. What's allowed you to have such an impact?
You know, yeah, I think everyone on the floor has been doing a great job of boxing out and finishing defensive stops. The ball just happens to be bouncing my way, so, you know, I get credit for the rebound, but as a team, I'm really happy with the way we're bodying up.
Well, you guys are all doing it together. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Yeah, my PER is 0, but my plus minus is 27.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Carl Anthony Towns is out there with Julius Randle. And there's Wells. Then it's Ball.
Yeah.
And it's Chapman at the small forward spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And here is Los Angeles now. Denver getting their last shot to go. He dishes it to Wells. Stolen by Michael Conley. He feeds it to Chandler. They get it again. And he makes good on the layup.
How about Jokic? A little bit of forceful play down there on the interior.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Wells kicks to Towns. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. This is the ball. Towns sets the pick for Ball. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
Jokic a screen. Chandler with the ball. Now defended by Chapman. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That was nice.
And that's now 7 points for Jokic.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
Right wing. Back to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Wilson Chandler with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. And there's the call on Shanny Wells. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Larry Nance has checked in for the Lakers. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Brent, so often we talk about star power in the NBA. Who are some of the guys flying under the radar that could soon become that star power, that household name?
Well, I think Indiana has an opportunity to hold on to a good one in Miles Turner, a center that just spent 1 year in college, has shown some signs of rapid improvement, and being in Indiana as a 5-man that can step out, shoot the mid-range jump shot, finish at the rim, handle the basketball. He is definitely a guy I have my eye on as taking the next step and being a star in this league.
Here's Chapman. Michael Conley making his last shot. Chapman, that's good.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Now here's Conley, guarded closely. To the middle, here's Chandler. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice
And the Nuggets with some changes. Trey Lyles checked in for Griffin. And it's Beasley in for Jamal Murray. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 12. Back to Towns. He's on the play, but he'll go to the line.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Wells. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Payne, he's checked in for Denver. And that one misses.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Jackson kicks to Towns. Now here's Crabb, offered by Beasley. Crabb, good. Crabb's got his first points of the night.
He mixes up his game. Alan Crabb becomes very dangerous. That time, a good job of getting to the interior.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. A basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Jackson passes to Chapman. To the left wing. There's Crabb at the three. Outside Jackson. High post Lopez. Nance dishes to Jackson. And Nance kicks to Jackson. Now here's Crabb. He's tightly guarded. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, Crabb is a great shooter, so any daylight for him, he's going to start looking towards the rim and knock down those kind of shots.
Now here's Beasley. He's got 14. Jokic high post. And again, it's Denver.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Lakers leading by 10. Here's Chapman. 21 points in the game. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Payne passes to Jokic. He kicks to Chandler. Lopez against Jokic. Let's go. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Don't usually see him shooting the three. Jackson's got 6 points. The Nuggets trail by 13. Payne kicks to Jokic. Jokic a screen. Kicks it out to Beasley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 17 points in the game.
Oh, a little punch, counter-punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
But that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You can see the timing there.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
His rebound total now in the double digits. Been an animal all night long.
Buries it from three-point range. Crabb's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is where Crabb continues to gain consistency. Came into the league with a great shooting stroke that's now highly repeatable from long range.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
You can blame some poor defense on that play. Just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
And here is Los Angeles now. Wilson Chandler getting his 3 to go. Outside Jackson puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Nuggets trail by 12. And here's Payne. Jokic kicks to Lyles. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's just so aggressive on that move. You have to come over fast and hard to stop him.
Feeds to Lopez. Nance a screen. Back to Lopez. One-on-one fast break. Chandler, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Jackson. And the Lakers with another miss.
That was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
Sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Chapman. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And Brent, 14 years in the NBA, you spent about half your time on the defensive end. Of all the guys you were matched up against, who was surprisingly difficult to cover?
It's funny, Kevin, because a lot of coaches would tell you I did not spend half of my time on the defensive end.
Well, I know better.
Surprisingly difficult to stop, I would tell you, it would be Mitch Richmond. Many years in Sacramento playing for the Kings. He was known as The Rock. And I can tell you why. Running into him and his physicality as a 2-guard was very, very difficult to stop. One of the game's greatest 2-guards.
Sturdy, wasn't he? He was thick. He was hard to move is what I think about.
He was very thick and physical, which was something that I was certainly not. And they also ran a myriad of screens for him on every possession. The most potent offensive player they had was Mitch Richmond, and they would get him open every time. So a very difficult cover for him.
Payne gets a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Ingram passes to Chapman. Back to Ingram. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Kid Gilchrist, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Denver.
And when you look at Kid Gilchrist, and he is certainly known for his ability to defend and attack the rim. He's a terrific athlete, and he uses that athleticism on both sides of the floor, and just the prototype when you look at that hybrid forward position.
He throw good, Michael Kid Gilchrist. And you look at the size and game of Kid Gilchrist, he is the opposite of what most GMs look for in that 3 spot. But Greg, he makes it work.
Yeah, I mean, most teams want a tall 3 that can stretch the floor. Kid Gilchrist isn't that, but still gets playing time because he's effective when on the floor. If you play defense like he does, you're going to find a way to get on the floor.
The Nuggets trail by 13. And there's the pass to Lyles. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Lyles got his second basket of the night. LA's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Nance a screen. Ball dishes to Ingram. Nance a screen. Shot off the pick. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. On the wing, Chandler. He's guarded by Chapman. And Plumlee kicks to Payne. On the wing, Chandler. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That was a good pass.
Chandler's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Chandler. Kicks it to Ingram. Pass the ball. Nance a screen. Jumper off the screen. Rebound by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
No good from Beasley.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close range.
Upside, Kid Gilchrist. There's the dish to Ingram. Pocket 6. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. On the 3 off target. The Nuggets trail by 8. Beasley, the pass to Payne. Plumlee with the screen. Payne kicks to Lyles. Baseline jumper. Rejected by Chapman. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
Payne kicks to Chandler. Plumlee with the screen. Shoots off the screen. Again, the miss by Chandler.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here's Chandler from the arc. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Ball kicks to Nance. Kid Gilchrist with it. Beasley covering. Here's Ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Kid Gilchrist against Beasley. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Shoots. That's tipped. And now running up the court, Kid Gilchrist pushing it up. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Los Angeles, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Free throw off from Chapman.
There's 2 in a row.
Lyles.
Oh, he gets that. Do that.
How about that shot? Incredible.
Exactly why that
OMG,
fucking
that's
free throw was
how you
important.
silence a crowd.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
To get the crowd on their feet right away.
Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Yeah, they think they got life after that.
Stop and run. Stop and run.
Yeah.
That's the version.
Right.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Lakers leading by 6. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Griffin is out there with Lyles. And it's Conley. Then there's Murray. And it's Plumlee in the 5-down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Conley with it. Now here's Griffin. In the corner, Murray with it. Just 5 on the clock. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Murray destroying his defender on that one, draining a shot right in their face.
And very good fight put up by the defense as he made his way for the chance.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Murray. Plumlee with the screen. Murray kicks to Griffin. Here's the feed to Plumlee. Comes up empty down low.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
There's the pick. Wells kicks to Towns. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee.
At the line for your Lakers, Carl Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Towns drops them both. Here's Wiles. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Right side, Conley. Plumlee dishes to Conley. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ingram passes the ball. He dishes it to Wells. Now here's Ingram, defended by Griffin. Ingram kicks to Wells. Clock is at 3. Towns, a screen on Plumlee. Wells. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Wiles. Pass to Murray. He feeds it to Griffin. There's a good screen. Dishes to Conley. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Ball kicks to Towns. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. From the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Wiles got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doubled by Chapman. Murray, the pass to Wiles.
How'd you jump, my guy? I had him. He missed. That ass nigga doesn't want to finish it with that bullshit. Look, I don't even
Los
lie,
Angeles
man.
making a switch here. Randall's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ball dishes to Randall. Here's Chapman. He kicks it to Ball. Clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Ball. Drills the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And you've got to stay with Ball off that pin down. He's very smart at knowing how to position himself in these situations.
Now here's Conley. Jokic sets the screen for Conley. Wiles no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The free throw drops for Towns. Now Conley. Feeds it to Griffin. Now the pass to Lyles. Picked by Griffin. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked by Chapman. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And the Canadian Jamal Murray, a player you forgot was taken 7th overall in 2016. But Brent, he has all the tools you want from an off guard, and this team believes he has a bright future in the league.
Every coach around the league sees the potential in Jamal Murray. You just hope for him, Kevin, he doesn't get too far ahead of things. You got to put the work in, you got to stay patient. But I believe there's tremendous upside, and at some point, we'll talk about this guy as being one of the upper echelon shooting guards in the league.
Now, here's ball. Inside. Towns kicks the ball. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the left wing. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist from Randall. 8 points for Shammy Wells.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Conley kicks to Griffin. Shoots a fader. Misses off the right iron.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Now here's Murray. Goes up to the stripe. Shot clock at 5. Lyles. Here's Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jokic, even though we look at his body and
Two shots,
don't think he plays physically, he can do that.
2.
Free throw, good. Jokic. In other sports, the drafts have so many rounds, the scouts have a lot of work to do, but with only 2 rounds in the NBA draft, Brent, can the GM really just cover most of it?
I think the GMs, at least the smartest GMs, Kevin, have a great team behind them that gets out there, gathers as much information as possible, and does as much in terms of not only the play, but the player, the dynamics of the player, his characteristics, what he's about. To bring all that information to a general manager and present it to him before the draft, teams do a great job of targeting guys that they think are going to enhance their roster.
And now the international realm comes into play too.
Well, if I signed you up for my Mediterranean scouting service, Kevin, would you do it?
Yeah, I do it for free.
I'll see you over there.
The first free throw is good. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. Blake Griffin hits them both. And here is Wells. Pass to Towns. Here's Chapman. Back to Towns. Here's Wells. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now here's Conley. Jokic sets the screen for Conley. On the wing, Chandler from outside the arc. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Lakers leading by 20. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Chandler. Brent, when you look at the All-Star balloting, it's amazing how many worthy point guards have to be left off the roster. How'd the league end up with so many great players at that position all at once? It's an amazing story.
It has been an incredible crop. I mean, really the golden era of point guards. And the one guy who I feel really badly for over the course certainly of the last 5 or 6 seasons is one Mike Conley. Any coach in the league would take Mike Conley at the drop of a hat, yet he's dealing with, over the course of his career, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Tony Parker, Steve Nash, Chauncey Billups, Chris Paul. Should I go on, Kevin? It is a very, very tough position.
Those names, it says it all. And the shot goes down. 14 points for Mike Conley.
Well, that's just sweet passing there for Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
Mans a screen. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Griffin. Over in the corner, Conley. Jokic sets the screen for Conley. 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded the corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Passes it to Chapman. Nance a screen. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
To give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
So, Brent, less than 1/10% of NBA fans bother to vote for the All-Star game. Do you think the league should devise a different way to choose the players for that big mid-season event?
I'd really like, again, this is an area, Kevin, that the league has done a great job of being a bit progressive with the way they've changed the All-Star balloting. 50% of the vote now going to the fans, 25% to the players, and 25% to the media. It's a way to make sure that guys who are having tremendous seasons are recognized both by their peers and their media rather than the fans getting ahead of some marketing scheme. So this has been addressed.
Perfect. The Nuggets trail by 21. Conley kicks to Murray. Jokic passes to Conley. Here's Chandler. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Chandler's got 21. The Lakers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Ball kicks to Nance. Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Chandler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting Los Angeles. Chapman. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Now here's Griffin. That one, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Left side, Nance. Over Chandler. Second shot opportunity. And Nance puts it in.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's the kind of guy who does things that breaks the backs of their opponents because they're about wanting it more than the other guy you're up against.
Now, here's Jokic. Here's Chandler from the arc, kept alive. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And that's now 17 points for Jokic. Wells with it. Goes up off the pick. And the dunk by Wells.
Love the absolute tenacity from Wells. He is insane when it comes to dunking off the drive.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Brent, for the NBA, it's been a very prosperous time over the last couple decades. What do you think has been the key factor or factors in the growth and the popularity of the game?
Kevin, I think the game speaks for itself and always will. The NBA, to me, is the greatest game that we get a chance to watch. Athleticism and poetry and motion. But one of the things at its foundation and core that I've loved is that the guys that are carrying the mantle for the league right now are likable. And there's nothing that beats likability.
And they appreciate, Brent, I think they appreciate the people that were before them very much.
I think they not only appreciate what's gone before them, Kevin, they're in the moment now, and they appreciate what's going on with their careers in their moment. Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Shammy Wells. Jokic a screen. Here's Murray expanding his range. Jokic, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now, here's Wells. There's the screen. Nams the screen. Off the pick. And the shot by Wells, no good.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Hey, Brent, in other sports, later draft picks often become all-star level players. That seems to be much more rare in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
I'm not sure, Kevin, and there are a lot of great finds for NBA teams in the second round and even late into the second round as guys who make solid contact.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here. When you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
DJ, great game. Thanks, Char. Am I blowing up?
You're trending. Oh, hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
What's up, it's the Jet. Hey, man, a triple-double? Now, not many players in this league can do that, so congrats. Do you think that's something you could do more often?
You know, some people might think so, Kenny, but I seriously doubt that. You know, I am sure that I can help my team get wins every night, and, you know, quite often that doesn't translate on the stat sheet. I believe that as soon as you start chasing the numbers, you lose sight of what the real goal is, and that is getting this team in a position to win an NBA title.
I love it. You got it in the flow of the game. Continue the good work.
Thank you. I'm focused, Kenny.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got the entire new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We will see you again soon.
Too easy.
tutti sanno no, 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 ora tutti sanno no, 1984, vengo al mondo d'estate, tutti sanno no, Dio mi parla nel sonno, mi dice hey boy, guarda che ora tutti sanno no, no, ora tutti sanno no, no, S-A-L-M-O. Puoi gridarlo forte, ora tutti sanno che no, S-A-L-M-O. Puoi gridarlo forte, ora tutti sanno che no, S-A-L-M-O. O puoi gridarlo forte, ora tutti sanno che no, S-A-L-M-O.